everybody, I'm Jerry Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. Today we're going to be talking about book trailers. I wanted to cover this because it's something I have experience with as an indie author. As you know, I now have 5 book trailers out with more coming, and I thought I would break down the experience, add my own tips and give you all the information you might need to think about doing the same for your books and releases. So number 1, script them if possible. I don't do the voiceovers for my books trailers myself, some have none, others are all voiced, and I've been lucky to have MixD do the voiceovers themselves. I script what I want to be said, we set up a good recording studio and they record it. I say to script them if possible because this also helps if you want voice or if you just want text, what that text says. It helped me work out what photos I want as well, which is always good when you're searching sites and looking for that perfect image. Don't worry, I have some tips on that side of things too. My scripts are usually about 6 or so lines because the point of the trailer is to keep it short. Usually they're under a minute and then you go from there. So for me, the script is the first step and the best way to judge where to go from there. Number 2, get high quality image/videos. When I first started doing book trailers, I didn't have the funds to pay for high quality images, and so I bought the cheapest low res I could find, and that bit me in the backside. Since then, I found 3 amazing sites: Pixel, Pixabay and Unsplash. I will include a link for all 3 down below. These images are free and high quality. You can also sometimes find a good video on there that meets your needs. If you have the funds to go to places like Shutterstock, great, but I don't, so these sites have been a lifesaver for me. You may decide to do effects rather than the way I do my book trailers, and that's completely okay, it's what works for you. Number 3, if you can't edit, hire someone. Personally, I worked out how to edit things together because I was already on YouTube at that point. I may not be super perfect at it, but with the software I use, I'm able to get the idea that I want. If you can't do that, then there's no shame in hiring someone, and those can be expensive, so I suggest saving up and making sure that this is something that you very much want, which I'll cover in a moment. This also applies to music that goes with the book trailer, which you can use royalty free if you want. To have something more unique and such, then you will need to hire a professional, and that's going to cost you. The point behind a book trailer is to draw readers' attention and make them want to read your book, so you don't want to skim down on the quality because of cost. If it's something you're desperate to do, look into a way to cut down costs somewhere or get saving. So moving on to why you should want a book trailer and whether or not it's right for your book. Number 4, your target audience is on YouTube. If you, like me, write young adult, then you'll realise that a lot of your target audience likes quick videos and getting an idea about what they're going to get if they buy your book. The good thing about book trailers is they're not just on YouTube, you can put them on your Insta stories and TikTok and the like, and draw people in that way. And if you're going to be posting it everywhere, then you want to make sure that it's a good quality video. You want the music to be perfect, the editing to be right, and the images, effects to match the tone of your work. Hi, Miss Tortellini, are you just gonna, yeah. The last thing you want to do is put out something that turns people off because it looks like zero care went into making it. So while it's something that isn't always necessary, it can also be a good selling point for your book and draw readers to you. And number 5, does it match the brand you're building? I'm an Authortuber, you all know this, so for me having book trailers seemed like a great idea, and it has brought readers to my books. It's also something that can stay in my channel and I can send readers to watch it if they want to, so for me having a book trailer matched my brand, but it might not for you, and that's okay. Not everyone has the same marketing style, and again, that's okay. The thing to remember is that a lot of work, time, effort and money will go into making the book trailer, and if it's something that you're not sure will be a huge selling point for you, maybe look into other authors in your genre and category and see if they've done it. Ask authors you know in that category and genre and see what they think. At the end of the day, you don't have to do a book trailer if you don't want to, but if you do, make sure you know how to make it work for you. So as I said, I have 5 book trailers at the moment. The latest one is for Lights Out. As of filming right now, it could change between now and when this video goes live, and if so, I will link it up in the cards. So there we go, those are my tips and tricks for book trailers and basically what you should look out for when thinking about doing one. Have you done a book trailer? Do you have any questions about doing book trailers? If so, let me know down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media and my books are available everywhere. And don't forget to enter the Page Turner Awards, which open until May 31st. And don't forget to pre-order Lights Off. If you do pre-order, don't forget to grab the swag. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.